my channel. This is Swift Wellness. I am Ashley, and today we're rocking a 30-minute full body workout with just a mini band. Yes, this tiny little resistance loop band makes for the perfect companion for a post-run workout if you prefer to work out in your apartment and don't have room for lots of bulky equipment, or maybe you travel and you need something you can do in your hotel room. Of course, if you prefer shorter workouts, make sure to check out our channel for shorter options. And as always, like and subscribe so you don't miss a single video we upload each week. Let's go ahead and get started. Slide it on over those knees. We're going to send the hips back. We're going to go into a little bit of a side step. So it's right, right, and then one more time to the right. Quick tap. It's left, left, and left. Again, you're just tapping as you're walking side to side, keeping those knees directly over the ankles, keeping those toes pointed forward, warming up the core, glutes, hamstrings, quads, everything for this full body mini band workout today. Good, you're just stepping to the right. Good, one more time to the left, and then you're gonna meet me in the middle of the mat. Good, step it to the center of the mat. We're gonna take that same position, hips directly over the knees. We're gonna take that right foot, tap it to your behind you like a curtsy lunge, back to center, out to the side. So all on this right leg, feeling the burn through the left. So it's tap to the right, tap behind, and again to center. So it's out, back, center, over. Feeling that left quad activate in this warm up. So if you need to, you can always stand it up, shake it out, but I want you to keep warming up this left side. You got one more, and we're gonna switch it to the right side. Good. Stand it up, left foot goes behind, center, and out. Behind, good. And out. Watch it, you're not tipping over to the side, keeping that shoulder stacked directly over that knee. Out, center, back. Good. You've got center, over. Got two more. And then we're gonna go down to the mat. Good. Last one. Out and across. Go ahead, slip that mini band off. You don't need it for the remainder of the warm up. We're just gonna go into a bird dog position. Extending that right arm, left leg warming up through the core, elbow and knee together, right arm, left leg extend, curl. So you're avoiding trying to arch through your back here at that farthest point, and you don't want to round as you bring your elbow to your knee. So it's in, out, good, you've got it. Three more, we're gonna switch sides. 1, 2, 3, good. Go ahead and put that left knee down, right hand down. Opposite, extend and curl in. Good. Got 3, good. Squeeze that glute as you extend. Good. You've got it. We're finishing out this warm up right here. Good. It's 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and sink it back down into child's pose. Coming up to start our first set. So here's how the workout's gonna look today. We're starting off with set 1. It is a entire upper body round. Round 2 is lower body. And then of course we're gonna finish off with the third round, which is all abs today. So you're gonna go ahead and take that mini band. Here's what I want. I want you in that L sit. So you're squeezing through the legs, feet are flexed, core up nice and tight. You want to make an L with your body. So from here, I'm going to turn to face towards you, but you're going to stay in that L position. You're going to take that mini band, loop it over the forearms, and then you're going to take those palms. Keep the tension here in the band, thinking about using your shoulders, squeezing through the core. I'm going to extend and come back together. So ideally, so you can see my face, you don't know, but I'm gonna take that band right to my forehead, pull it back, and center. So I'm keeping my arms at that 11, leading with the elbows as I pull back and center. So from the side, You're thinking about using those delts, using the rhomboids, traps, everything as you pull, open up and squeeze, and then come back to center. So if you're not using weights today, I want you to think about pinching those elbows, palms, forearms, everything together, squeezing through the shoulders and the back, opening up, pinching backwards, and then closing back to center. So you want to bring those elbows together if you don't have that mini band. If you have the mini band, you're going just until you start to lose that tension. So keep those elbows parallel with the mat, open and squeeze. Good. Opening and closing through those shoulders, keeping that core nice and tight as you stay in that L position. Good. You've got 3. Good. You've got 2. 1, and set it down. Go ahead and take that mini band. This time we're looping it around our palms. We're gonna go up and overhead. So you're still in that same L position just as before. We're extending those arms overhead, palms face away. We're taking those elbows, pulling down and back into that lat pull down, and then extending back up. So the elbows are what's driving down behind me, and then back up to center. So at the very top, I'm keeping that tension in the band, and at the very bottom, I'm pulling as much as I can behind my neck and shoulders, and then extending upwards. So those elbows are what's driving it down. Thinking about pinching my shoulder blades behind me. So it's coming down, squeeze, and up. You should feel a good burn in the shoulders as we're coming down and pulling, and back. Of course, if you don't have that mini band at home, you can do this exact same thing without any weight. Just really think about squeezing, pinching, keeping those shoulders active. Good. You've got 3. Good. You've got 2. Good. You've got 1. And relax. Shake those shoulders out really quickly. We're rolling over onto our forearm plank today. We're going into a plank row. Here's how it looks. You have a few different options, but you're taking that mini band around your palms, stacking up into that push-up position. We're gonna start on the left so that you can see. So the band is around my right. I'm gonna loop it around my hand and then row it up to my shoulder. So I'm thinking about keeping the palm together as I pull it up and back down. So if you need balance, go ahead and take your feet wider on the mat. Give yourself a wider base to stabilize the core. Another option is to take that opposite knee to the ground. So if I'm rowing with my left shoulder, take that left leg out long, drop that right knee, and extend. So again, that elbow leads, pull, and down. Squeeze the core, pull. Good. If you have weights at home, you can always switch to weights, get a little heavier on that pull, but you're pulling up, down, up, down. Good. Hold the core, engage everything nice and tight as you're pulling. Good. Extend, up. Good. You've got it. We've got 5 more, and then we're going to hold it up into a little pulse. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it up. Yours pulsing. Little pulses all the way up, pulling against the resistance of that band. Good. You've got 10 seconds. Good. You got it. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead. Take the opposite knee to the ground. Switch your hands. We're going to that right side. I'll spin around so you can see. Again, extend that right leg long. Band loops around the left hand. Wrap it around that hand. Squeeze your core nice and tight. You're pulling back, pull, and back. This is one of the last exercises of our upper body, and then we'll move to the lower body. And then of course we'll finish off with abs today. Good. We've got 20 seconds, and we're gonna hold it up and pulse. Good, you've got squeeze. Think about really squeezing against the chest every time you pull it up. Thumb comes to your armpit, row. Good, and release. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and you hold it to the top. 1, little pulses, squeeze. Good, you're here for 10 seconds. Good, stay nice and tall, you've got it. I know it's burning through those shoulders, through that core. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead, sink quick back into child's pose. Shake out those shoulders. We're adding in a bicep exercise today. One of my favorite ways to work biceps with a mini band. So we're gonna go into a low lunge, which means I'm gonna take that mini band, loop it over my foot. So let's say when my left foot starts forward, I'm gonna come down into a low lunge. That same elbow rests on that same knee. I'm gonna take that band around my right hand. So this is just here for balance, squeezing my core, pulling up and back down. So it's up and down. So don't let yourself lean forward. Keep that knee over that ankle. This is just for that stability, to give yourself that tension in that mini band. So it's curl and curl. So the only movement is coming from that elbow. So just think about lift and lift. The more that you squeeze your core here, the more that you engage as you get in that bicep curl today. Good. Just staying, again, upright, nice and tall, through the chest and shoulders. Fully extend that elbow all the way down. Keep the tension in the band and curl all the way up. Good. You've got 5, and then we're gonna hold it up just like in the row for a little pulse. Good, it's 3, 2, next one, hold it up, squeeze and pulse, little pulses. Good, you've got it. Less than 10 seconds. And then we're gonna hold it up. We're gonna hold it into an isometric hold in 3, 2, don't drop it, hold it up, squeeze. You're just holding here, you're not letting that position go. Keep that 90 degrees. Good, you've got it, you've got 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1, good. Go ahead, rotate sides, you're bringing that opposite foot forward. Let's see, that would be my right. So again, stack that knee over that ankle, same elbow, same knee, curling up and extend. Curl and extend. I'm keeping that elbow pressed against my side, squeezing my core. It's a curl and a lower. Good. Curl and lower. So the tighter that you hold that band, you can wrap it a few extra times if you want to give yourself the extra added challenge of more resistance. That'll challenge those biceps as you get stronger. Good. You've got it. Again, let that arm fully extend and curl. Good. We're here for 15 more seconds. We're gonna add in that pulse. Good. You've got it. Feel those biceps burn. This is the last upper body exercise we've got. And we're gonna really burn out those glutes today. Good. You've got 5, 4, you're gonna hold it up. 3, 2, 1, good, hold it up, little pulses. Good, not here for very long. Burning it out at the end of this set, end of our upper body today. Good, holding it up. Good, you've got 5 more seconds and we're gonna stay in that isometric hold. 3, good, 2, hold it, hold it, hold it. You're just holding here for the next 15 seconds. Burn it out, fight. That band is gonna wanna pull you down. You've got it. You are stronger than that band. You've got 5, good. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1, good. Drop that band. You can sink into a quick child's pose if you want. Good, shake those arms off. We have made it through the upper body set. No more upper body today. So for the next round of lower body, we're staying on the same side. So we're gonna start on the left side, so you're on the left side through every exercise today. Do not switch sides on me, don't get confused. So take that mini band, loop it directly over the knees onto the quads. Lay down on your side. We're gonna start with a side lying leg raise today. Take that hand behind the neck, extend the legs out long. So when you look at yourself, giving you a little bit of rest here. So as you look at yourself, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees stacked, ankles, you're one long line this entire way. Toes point forward. We're gonna lift from the side glute. This is your side seat, your gluteus medius, your side butt, whatever you wanna refer to it as. This is that stabilizer muscle in runners that is usually so weak because we don't run side to side, we run forward to back. So you're lifting and lowering. So I don't care how high you can get your leg, what I want you to do is keep those knees in one line. Taking that opposite hand directly in front of my chest stabilizes me, but you can keep your hip and your hand wherever you'd like, as long as you can keep those hips stacked. Good. If you find that you can't stop yourself from rolling back or rolling forward, put your back up against a wall. Take that heel and drag it along the wall, because then you can't roll. Good, you got it. You're just squeezing, feeling that side glute fire up. Good. We've got 10 seconds and then we're gonna tuck those heels behind us. We're gonna go into some clamshells. Good. You've got 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold it up. I want you to squeeze, press that leg long, fight the tension in the band. Don't drop that knee. Just hold it long through the end of this song. Squeeze all the way, fight that tension. I know the legs are shaking this whole entire time. You've got it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, set it down. Tuck those heels behind you. Again, knee stack, hip stack, shoulder stacks, everything stacked. We're gonna come up to our forearm. So right now, my shoulders stacked over my elbow, legs are out long, heels together. We're opening the hips and closing. So this is your traditional clamshell, just keeping that knee in line, not letting myself roll back, staying forward. So lift and a lower. Keep the heels tucked together. Good, lift, lift, good. Transitioning into the in-sync portion of this playlist. It's kind of my favorite. Switching back to the late 90s, early 2000s, I don't remember. Good, you've got 10 seconds. So your option here too, if you find that this clamshell is too easy, you can always pop the hips up and then open into that clamshell from the side. Whatever feels good. This is just your challenge, a little extra ab work, a little extra balance challenge, obliques here. Good, you've got 10 seconds. We're gonna hold it up, so whether your hip is down or it's up, that's fine. You're holding it up in 3, good, 2, and 1, good. Hold that hip up, you're just pulsing. Little pulses, chest up, good, nice and stacked. Good, don't let it drop. You're squeezing, you've got 5 more seconds. Good, it's 3, 2, and 1, good. Go ahead, tuck those knees in, rolling over onto your stomach. You've got a couple options here. We're going into a plank leg lift. So I'm making an 11 with my forearms, palms pressed into the mat. Extend those legs long, still working that left side. So lift that left leg and lower. Lift and lower. Just like our previous plank exercise, if you need to take your feet to the width of your mat, do so. If you need the extra balance, drop that opposite knee, sink down onto those forearms, keep the weight in the hands, and lift. You just want to avoid arching through your back. So if you can squeeze your core, keep the glutes exactly where you want them. Good. You're right here. We're just working through, working on that left side, strengthening the glute medius. You can always come up here to your hands. This is another modification. Takes a little bit of the pressure off the glute if you feel like you need it. But again, watch that you're not tipping into this right side. So if I'm lifting up that left leg, I'm gonna take my right hand to my left shoulder for both a balance challenge and keep my hips square with the ground. Good. You've got it. You've got 3. We're gonna hold it up in 2. And 1, little pulses, finishing off shoulder, hips, toes, 1 long line. If I could put a plate on your back, I would. Not letting anything fall off. Good, you've got 15 seconds, then we're gonna take that knee to meet the other on the mat. Good, you've got 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring those knees to meet. Keeping that mini band over the knees. We're gonna go right into a donkey kick today. Stack the shoulders, squeeze the core, flex that left foot. We're pressing the bottom of that foot straight up into the ceiling and then bringing it back in line. Pressing up and back. Transitioning to the Backstreet Boys song of the playlist. I don't know if you were an NSYNC or Backstreet Boy, but they're both on here today. So full range of motion all the way up and down. So bringing that knee directly in line, not letting that back arch, squeezing through the core, pressing the hands into the mat. Press up, down, up, down. Good, you got it. I know that the left glute is getting tired. That's what we're here for. That's why we're working. Good, up, down, up. Good. Got 5 seconds, we're gonna hold it up. You should know this by now. Good, you've got 3, 2, hold it up in 1, little pulses, hold it up. Keep that knee parallel with the mat. Hold it up, little presses. Good, you've got 10, 8, good, you've got it. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it down. You've got one last exercise today. We're going into fire hydrants, which means that knee opens directly up to the side. Knees stay in one line, core squeezes, back doesn't arch, lift and lower. Again, if you feel like you're leaning into that right side as you lift that left leg, you want to keep all of the exercise in that outside glute, in that glute med. So take that right hand, lift it up to the mat. Good. Up, up, good, up. I'm gonna let you out of here. In 15 seconds, we're gonna roll over to the other side. Good, you've got it. Just 5. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good, sink back into child's pose. Go ahead and swing around to the other side. You know exactly what's coming onto this next set of exercises. We're starting off on our side, into that side leg raise, restack yourself. Take a second to breathe. Ankle stack, knee stack, hip stack, shoulder, everything. Palm here for support. We're lifting and lowering. Good, in 3, 2, and lift and lower. It should feel good to work the right side. We spent so long on the left side. Good, you're just lifting and lowering. Good. Working the right side just as equally as the left. Working individual sides strengthens any weaker sides you may have. We're almost always dominant on one side. This is a great way to remove those imbalances. Good, you've got it. We've got 15 seconds. We're going into those little pulses yet again. Same movement as before, burning out that side seat in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, little pulses. Squeeze, make sure that hip is stacked over the knee, over the ankle. Good, you've got it. 10 seconds, then we're gonna hold it up. You know what's coming. Holding in that isometric hold, burning out that side seat in 3, 2, 1. Good, hold it up all the way. Extend the leg long. Good, you've got 3, 2, 1. Good, set it down, tuck those heels, coming up onto that forearm for your side clamshell. Open up that knee and then lower. Again, I don't care if your hand is here on your hip, as long as you're in one long line. If you popped up onto that side hip, you can do that on the left side, this right side as well, your choice. I just want you to focus on that glute med today. Good, you've got it. Finishing out this side, we've got 1 round of abs, and then that's it. You are out of here today. Good, you've got it. Just pressing. Good, you've got 10 seconds. Good, keep pressing, keeping that chest tall. Don't let yourself slouch into that hand. Good, you've got 5. You're holding it up in 3, and 2, In 1, hold it up, little pulses again, same thing. Keep those heels and those toes together. Don't roll backwards. Burning out that right side. It should hurt, it should burn, but you are stronger than that. You can make it through this workout today. Good. You've got 5, 4, 3, good. You've got 2 and 1, good. Rolling onto your stomach back into that plank position, lifting right, right. Same thing again, you're holding that plank, arms at an 11, or dropping that left knee down. Your choice, you can come up a little bit taller, you can stay on your forearms. Forearms will make it a little bit more challenging, a little bit deeper into that glute. We're thinking about focusing on the muscles of the hamstring here, of the glute, right where your leg meets that booty. That's what we're working on. Good. Squeeze at the top. Good. You've got 15 seconds, and then we're gonna hold it up. We're gonna pulse it. We've got donkey kicks. We've got fire hydrants. And then you are onto your ab round. Good. Hold it up. You've got 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Pulse. You've got 15 seconds. Good. You're squeezing. Good. Less than 10. You've got it. In 5, you're gonna bring that knee down to meet the other one. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right into those donkey kicks. Flex that foot. Press up and down. Good. You've got up, down. Watch it, you're not arching that back. Squeeze the core. Use the glute. Up, down, up. Good. Up, up. Good. You've got it. All the way up. Squeezing up. Good. Holding it up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, pulse it out. You've got 15 seconds in these pulses, and we're going right into those fire hydrants. You'll earn a quick child's pose to stretch those hips out. And we're into that ab round. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into those fire hydrants. Don't take that break. We're right here. You've got 40 seconds. Good. Just pressing, keeping those knees in line, squeezing that core. Good. Finishing out, you don't have any pulses on these fire hydrants. Burning out that right hip. Good. You're almost to the end of this song. Good. Press, it's burning, but you are gonna make it through in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sink back into child's pose. You've got 1 set of abs left. Take a deep breath. You have earned it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that mini band. We're going to loop it over our feet. So we're going to keep those feet flexed, roll over onto our back, press the low back into the ground. Take a deep breath. Shake out those glutes. You can give yourself a little shimmy if you need to. Knees stack over hips. We're gonna take the hands behind the head, roll the head, neck, and shoulders straight up. We're gonna press against that foot, bring the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. You're gonna hold for 1, 2, and then switch. 1, 2, good. Press 1, 2, good. Come back down. 1, 2, good. Again, you're just trying to twist. Bring that elbow to that knee. Good. It's up and twist. Good. Stay nice and tall. This is your ab round. You're in the final 5 minutes of class. Press. Good. You've got it. You've got 20 seconds. 1, 2. Good. Come back to center. You're almost through. You've got 10 seconds. And then we're going into our push-aways. Good. 5. Give me 1 more good one. 2. And last one on that right side. Bring your feet down. Taking those hands into the mat. Lift those feet up to that 90 degrees. We're pressing away and then coming back to center. So press away, center, and out. So this whole time, I'm focused on pressing my abs and my lower back into the mat and coming back out. So your lowest point might look different. It might be up here, good, or you might be able to come much lower. That's okay. Wherever you're at, you can always challenge yourself by lifting your head up, press out, out, good. You're here for another 15 seconds. Good, we've got 2 exercises left of class. Good, you've got 5, good, 4, 3, good, last 2, and 1, good. Go ahead, reach around, grab that mini band. Take a deep breath, take that mini band. It goes over your hands go over your head, legs long. I'm seating all the way up in an L sit. So as I sit all the way up, I'm keeping my head, neck, and shoulders in between my elbows, scooping my tailbone to a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. So as I come up, it's a 1. See, coming up to that proper L, squeezing my core, and then it's 4, 3, 2, 1, controlling my core all the way back down. Again, it's up, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, all the way up. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, all the way up. We've got one last exercise of class. We're finishing out in the last few minutes of class. Good, you've got it. You've got 10 seconds and then we've got 2 minutes, guys, to finish out this class today. Good, last full sit up all the way. Give me a good 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, you've got this. We've got 2 minutes left, so we're going into our final exercise. You've got wood choppers today. So bringing my shins parallel with the mat, scooping my tailbone, staying nice and tall. Mini band stays over those hands, up to the right shoulder, down to the left hip. Up, down. Squeeze your core, keep your chest nice and tall. Option to always drop those heels if you'd like. Greater stability through the core. Twist and twist. We're working those obliques for the last exercise of class. Good. 20 seconds. And then we're switching sides today. Squeeze. Good. Scoop that tailbone. The lower that you can sit here with keeping your chest nice and tall, the more activation that you get through your abs. Good. You've got 3. You've got 2 and 1. Good, spin it all the way around. We've got one last section. You're reaching down and over. This is your last 45 seconds. Good, up, down. Challenge yourself if you haven't already to pick up those shins. Good, you've got 20 seconds. Up, down, twist through that core, really reach up to your shoulder and behind. Good, you've got 15 seconds. You're almost to the end, and then we're gonna grab our knees and sink back onto our mat. Good, hug our knees into the chest in 3, 2, 1. Good, come all the way down, hug those knees into the chest. You have made it, everybody. Crush it through that last ab set. So let's roll over, stretch out those abs into a cobra position. So fingertips come underneath the shoulders, legs long, press up into the mat. Reach over that right side, feeling that good twist through the core, through the lower back. 2 deep breaths here. And then one last deep breath, and then we're gonna look over our left side. Same thing on this side. 2 big deep breaths. And then we're gonna press back into child's pose. So come to center, lower back down, tuck those toes, send the hips straight back up. Pedal out those knees. Press the head and shoulders directly back. Good. Just feeling those calves as we twist. Good, you've got it. Big deep breath here. And we're gonna lower back down into plank position in 3, Good, and 2. And 1. Go ahead, sink those knees down to the mat. Sink back into child's pose. Take one last deep breath of class today. Great work today, guys. I hope that full body mini band routine was exactly what you needed, and I encourage all the runners out there to add this into their post-run strengthening. Of course, I want to know how the workout went for you, so tell me in the comments below. Did you take the modifications? Did you take the challenges? Let me know so I can make the best possible workout for you. And of course, make sure to share our channel with your friends and like and subscribe so you don't miss a single video we upload each week. Have a great day.